Welcome to Tesla Vision. Today, we will talk about the most recent Tesla news and updates. Let's get into it right away. Tesla continues to make giant strides in its dedication to renewable energy. A Tesla subsidiary registered as Gambit Energy Storage Limited Liability Company is secretly building a gigantic 100 megawatt plus battery storage facility as per a Bloomberg report. The project is located in Angleton, Texas, approximately 40 miles south of Houston, United States. The project will benefit the United States by providing reliable, low-cost, and clean energy to more than 20,000 end consumers on a hot summer day. Furthermore, the zero-emission project will also contribute to filling the energy gap in the country, dispensing excess megawatts to the country's national grid. According to the Electric Reliability Council of Texas, the nonprofit group that manages the supply and distribution of electric power to more than 26 million customers, the Angleton battery storage system could begin operations as early as the 1st of June. Tesla unveils the new facility just a few weeks after Texas' energy sector was battered by unusual winter storms that left millions without power for several days. Being responsible for roughly 90% of Texas' power grid, the Electric Reliability Council of Texas has since been pummeled by several stakeholders, including Tesla's CEO Elon Musk. Quote, "Not earning that R," end quote, Musk wrote on Twitter. Despite the battery storage projects being spearheaded by the American electric automaker's subsidiary Gambit Energy Storage, it could be considered as Tesla's first major foray into the epicenter of the US energy economy. Quite interestingly, the project almost seemed to be constructed secretly, as workers at the site reportedly kept equipment undercover and onlookers were banned from it. However, the presence of the Tesla's logos on workers' personal protective equipment and a number of documents helped confirm Tesla's role. Tesla is often at the forefront of accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy. The company has been unveiling more eco-friendly initiatives such as its flagship battery-powered electric vehicles, utility-scale batteries, the Powerwall, and the solar roof. However, Tesla's project lineups already go beyond the home and into the electrical grid. The company's grid-scale energy storage units, Tesla PowerPack and the larger Megapack, have since performed exemplary. While Tesla's energy projects like the 100 megawatt battery in Angleton solar and battery storage systems do not typically attract as much news coverage as the company's EV business, Musk and his executive team believe that Tesla Energy may become roughly the same or even bigger than the latter. The Angleton battery is not as big as other battery storage projects the company is involved in. Tesla has megapacks for 300 megawatt, 450 megawatt hour facility in the city of Geelong in Victoria, Australia, and is involved in several projects in the Southern California Edison's Mira Loma substation, located east of Los Angeles. In the San Francisco Bay Area, Tesla is reportedly setting up a 182.5 megawatt system at an electric substation in Moss Landing. The facility is expected to enter service in August this year. Tesla Energy could account for 30% of the company's total revenue by 2030s, up from the current 6%, as per Alexander Potter, an analyst from Piper Sandler. His research has pointed out the potential for Autobidder, a software platform that Elon Musk designed for utilities. Zachary Kirkhorn, Tesla's chief financial officer, has also described Autobidder as a, quote, autonomous energy market participation system that does high-frequency trading, end quote. Alexander Potter has a price tag of $1,200 on Tesla stock, the highest on Wall Street. According to Daniel Finfoley, head of energy storage at Wood Mackenzie Power and Renewables, the automaker's energy storage business on a percentage basis is really growing faster than its automotive business, and it's only going to accelerate. Quote, "They are absolutely respected as a player, and they are competing aggressively on price," end quote, Daniel reiterated. In other news, Tesla's sales in China hit a record high in February, erasing some of the losses the EV company has experienced over the past few weeks. According to Passenger Car Association, the American electric car maker sold 18,318 vehicles after producing 23,632 in February. This represents a 20% growth over January's figures, when the company delivered 15,484 vehicles locally after exporting roughly 7,956 cars from the Giga Shanghai. The huge jump in the automaker has taken Mr. Musk's wealth to $174 billion, closely to Amazon's Jeff Bezos, the world's richest person, worth $180 billion, according to Bloomberg's Billionaire Index. Incredibly, Tesla managed to produce 23,632 Model 3 and Model Y during the month when all the companies are actually required to take a mandatory break for the Lunar Year celebrations. Considering the fact that Tesla managed to achieve its best despite being in operation for just 21 days, the company's sales for this March might be incredibly impressive. Tesla is adamant to keep its ball of success rolling in 2021. The company kicked off this year at a high gear with the announcement of its Model S and Plaid Plus. Several Plaid Model S vehicles have recently been spotted at its Fremont factory, indicating a possible delivery a few weeks from now. The company also intends to begin the operation of its Giga Texas and Giga Berlin production facilities this year. In addition to launching new production facilities, Tesla is also poised to enter into mass production of the Semi, Tesla Cybertruck, Tesla Roadster, and the long-awaited $25,000 car. According to Tesla China President Tom Zhu, Tesla's affordable car will be sold both locally and exported, along with Model 3 and Model Y vehicles that are currently in production in Gigafactory Shanghai. Quote, "We want to design, develop, and produce the $25,000 compact electric car in China, manufactured here and sold to the whole world." End quote. At this point, it is obvious that the Chinese EV market is going to be extremely important for Tesla in 2021. Meanwhile, Tesla is reported to be in talks with LG Energy Solutions to have its advanced 4680 battery cells built by 2023. According to Reuters, the cells, which will power Tesla's all-electric vehicles, will be built at a brand new LG factory, potentially in the United States or Europe. While Tesla and LG have not yet agreed to a deal that would see the LG expanding its supply chain beyond China, the Korean battery maker plans to build a factory in the US where it will make energy storage systems and battery cells for local and global customers as well as startups. In September, Tesla unveiled its own in-house designed battery cell, the 4680, prompting suppliers like LG and Panasonic to expand their supply of the cells. LG Chem is reportedly setting up a new pilot production line at a factory in Korea, where Tesla's new Tesla battery cell will be produced. While the Korean supplier, a unit of LG Chem, is not familiar with building and mass production of the so-called 4680 large format cylindrical cells, the company is still determined to take the risks because the rewards could be phenomenal. Quote, "Tesla is a major customer and LG can take risks," end quote, said one of the sources requested not to be identified. Additionally, LG has not secured any orders for Tesla's 4680 cells, which are still under development. The same source also noted that Tesla is still using 2170 cells in its China-made Model 3 and Model Y vehicles. Currently, LG Chem supplies battery cells to General Motors and Tesla in China, as does CATL, another Chinese battery maker and supplier. Sources also indicate that General Motors has signed another deal with LG to build a second US battery factory. The unusually bold statements from LG and GM originated from SK Innovation, another Korean battery supplier, which hopes the newly elected US President Joe Biden would revoke a recent US trade ruling favoring LG Chem, saying it endangers battery supplies to Ford Motor and Volkswagen. Tesla's rival company Lucid Motors is also said to be in a multi-billion deal with LG Chem, However, its CEO, Peter Rawlinson, had earlier told Reuters that his company is considering making its own cell formats. Panasonic has also been discussing building Tesla's 4680 battery cells. The company is said to have partnered with Tesla in a $5 billion battery deal at Giga Nevada. According to Casper Rolls, an analyst at Benchmark Mineral Intelligence, Tesla may need to push out the time frame in order to have the mass production of 4680 battery cells at its own factories or partner with newer plans to get the cell production up and running quickly. Make sure to check out one of the videos shown on your screen right now. We post videos daily, so feel free to subscribe and stay up to date on all most recent news and updates.